everyone, today I'm doing a super fun and pretty large Target haul. This wasn't even planned. I went into Target yesterday afternoon and I came out with way more than I anticipated. Doesn't that happen to us all? It's because I went to a different Target. I've been going to like my local Target like a lot, and I don't know, I just haven't been that impressed with it. So I went to one, just a little further away, and it's a lot larger, and oh my goodness, I found so many good things. So I have fashion stuff, I've got home decor items, and just a lot of random stuff. So let's get started. This isn't sponsored by Target or anything, but I will have it all linked down below if you want to check it out any further. Okay, so I just moved everything off the bed because it was just way too cluttered. So I'll just be going bag by bag, starting with fashion, and it's definitely all fall inspired. I am so excited. I have no idea if I like any of it for real. Like, I will try it on for you in this video, but right now, like, I have no idea if I'm actually gonna keep anything. I think I will though. So I'm starting with this sweater. So these first couple sweaters are definitely great fall transition pieces. So as you can tell, it's like a nice chunky knit sweater, but I love how it is, open along the sleeves. I've just been seeing this trend a lot, and I love the color of this. This is by the brand A New Day, which is my favorite brand at Target. And then my other favorite brand, which I definitely went crazy with, is Universal Thread. Holy moly, I just love so many of their pieces. So this has a really nice collar, but again, it's a nice neutral sweater material. So I love that. Again, a great fall transitional item. And then likewise with this, I love this green color, and I kind of like how there's ruffled sleeves, but again, it is short sleeve. I did get it in a size extra small. So I just thought styling this would be really great. And hopefully like I said, you're seeing me wear it now. And I don't know if I'm keeping everything, but we shall see. This is another Universal Thread cardigan that I got, which I absolutely do not need another cardigan, but I was just drawn to the detail of it. I've just really been liking either extra long cardigans or oversized cardigans or shorter cardigans. And this is just a little bit shorter. It is a size small. It's like $30, $29.99. It does come in a lot of neutral colors, but it's really just such a good basic but kind of detailed cardigan to have. So let's see what's in this bag next. All right, so here we have this like creamy beige sweatshirt, and the reason I picked this up is because I have a Walmart one that looks almost identical to this, and I've had it for like 3 years. You guys maybe even know what I'm talking about because I wear it all the time, and it's just had its day. Like, I need to move on from it. It's so old, and it served me well, but this looks so much like it. I just love this color. I mean, heck, I'm like wearing it today. I just love this color so much. Again, it is by Universal Thread, but this one does feel a little thicker, and it feels even softer inside. Like, it just feels so nice. I did get it in a size large. It's like, again, just like super plain and basic, but sometimes those are my favorite like crew neck sweatshirts to wear. Next, we have 2 pairs of jeans. And again, I did not need any jeans. I mean, I have so many, but these two are so different than any pair that I have, especially these. I saw them on the table and I was like so drawn to them just because of the color. I could not find my size. I was so bummed. I did the rest of my shopping, and right before I went to check out, I like swung by that table again because it was like on the way, and I saw this pair fallen behind the table in the corner, and lo and behold, it was my size. So these were meant to be. I have no idea if I even like them. I haven't tried them on yet, but I don't know. They're just so different. They're a vintage stretch straight leg jean. If you notice the color, it's kind of like a faded gray with like a beigey tone to them. They're just so different. So I'm crossing my fingers. I really like them. Maybe you can tell here, maybe you hate them. Maybe I hate them. I don't know. A lot of times I film these videos like where I do the B-roll, like the trying on first, so I have, kind of more of an intelligent answer to say, but I didn't do that this time. We're just thinking on the fly here. So next we have this light wash pair of jeans, and I've definitely said in many videos I'm super into light wash jeans right now. I do have quite a few pairs, but as you can see, this is different in just the way it has kind of like the seam down the front, and it's a little bit more tapered at the bottom. Again, straight leg. They're not skinny jeans. I'm still not against, I still like skinny jeans. I just have so many of them. But these, I've always kind of liked a seam down the front. I go in waves, but sometimes that little trick can make your, like it can trick the eye into making your legs look a little bit longer. I have one other pair that's dark wash that does that. And every time I wear them, I think that my legs do appear longer. So that's a little trick, a little hack that you can try out. Again, all of this stuff will be linked down below if you want to check it out, but this particular material feels especially soft. All right, so I already see what's in this next bag. It's a pair of shoes that you guys are going to hate these shoes. You're going to despise them. There might be a small percentage of people that kind of like them. I mean, they can't be that bad. They were released by a really good brand at Target, okay? So like they can't be that bad, but they are clogs. I don't know why. I like them a lot. They're $34.99. Memory foam. I feel like my mom, it's your time to shine. My mom has been for years such a fan of clogs, and I have just basically eaten her alive for it. But here I am. I'm eating my words. Yeah, these are just great. I love the wood detail. They're so gushy and comfortable. And I feel like they're making a comeback. Next up, we have some jewelry. This is the last thing by Universal Thread. But I was really drawn to their jewelry because of it being kind of more like a matte gold. A lot of my yellow gold jewelry is very shiny, like in a good way. I really like it, but this is definitely more matte, and this necklace just feels really nice. It's all connected. All the chains are connected. It's $16.99. I also picked up some basic hoops that are also matte gold. I just thought it would look really great together. This would really just look good with pretty much anything, like, you know, even what I'm wearing today. But yeah, love that. And then let's move on to some beauty items. So in here, I see this. So this is by Pixi. This is definitely like a very popular brand at Target. I actually don't have too many things from Pixi, but I was drawn to this because it's actually an in-shower steam facial, which just sounds really cool. So apparently, as soon as you get in the shower, you apply it to your face. It's like a mask for the shower, and then the steam from the shower actually like heats it up, and it gets really, really warm on your face. And then once you're ready to get out, you wash it off, and apparently your face is going to feel really nice. It's collagen and peptides and all the good things. But I just love anything warm, like a warming sensation on my face. I just love that. And then, I'm very excited about this. Maybe here in the B-roll, I'll do a swatch. This is by Revolution Makeup. Like, it's the Molten Body Glow. And it's like a really like solid container. And there was like 3 different shades. I think I just got the gold shade, but it's definitely like a face and body illuminator, which we're kind of like winding down from summer. This is a great summer thing to have, but I still love body shimmer for legs or even like your chest area or your shoulder. It really just catches the eye, and it kind of gives like a more youthful, hydrated, prettier appearance. The last beauty item I got is actually an eyeshadow brush, which, you know what? I'm just gonna open it right now. Hopefully I can. No, I can't. Okay. I got it. All right, so it's just like a basic blending brush. I have tried so many, like I have a lot of favorite makeup brushes, but there's one that I've had for probably a decade. No joke. The bristles, I have to like push the bristles back down. But I continually do that because I love the brush so much. And so when I was walking in the beauty section, I found this brush that just the density of it, it's like very similar. So this is really how I like apply my eyeshadow. I like do the swirls and the windshield wiper motions in the crease, and I blend out, but I'm just so particular with like the density and the thickness and the fluffiness of the brush, and this just seemed really good. So I'm hoping I can replace my decade-old eye brush thing. All right, let's get into some lovely home decor. Up first, I've got very large vases. Yeah, I got 2 of them, and they're different sizes, and I don't know where I'm putting them, because that's the beauty of Target. You just buy things because they look so darn good on the shelf, and they style it so, like, they style it in a way that you're like, I can find a place for this. I think I could put this in my like entryway table. I've been wanting to change up that spot. It's just I don't really know if it will actually fit on that table, but either way, like I could put them here. See that like pampas grass right there? Man, that stuff is good. I feel like that just really looks good in a lot of vases, so I could get see, look, you can kind of like see it. It's like I'm doing that picture within a picture thing. It looks a little too small, but hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to say. This has been weird. Going along a kind of similar vibe, I picked up this wheat wreath. It's by Hearth and Home. No, Earth and Hand. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna, I guess I could put it on my door for fall, or I could put it, it's also like a wreath that would look great indoors as well. See, kind of like goes with a similar color scheme. I like the layout of it, the lovely swirly, twisty design. It's got, yeah, honestly, it's just like a typical wreath. These next items I'm really excited about. They might be my favorite purchases of the entire trip, but it kind of is like home decor, but it's also really found in the kitchen section. So look at this bowl. It is a plastic bowl. It's so inexpensive. It is dishwasher safe, BPA free, but it's not going to crack. But anyway, you can get this as a serving bowl, which is kind of why I bought it, but I love the design so much that this would look so good throughout your home, like on a shelf, maybe with, you know, just different, you know, decor things inside of it. Sometimes bowls and even trays are so nice for home decor. This is a serving tray I picked up, also extremely inexpensive because it technically is more of a plastic material, so it's not going to break. I did need a serving tray, but now that I have it here, it's so lightweight. You could like use this for like, you know, on your ottoman with some remotes, a book, and maybe a candle. You could put some perfumes on this, like in your bathroom or in your bedroom. There's just like a lot of things you could do with this, and it's, like I said, so inexpensive. Okay, so I also picked up my favorite weekly planning tablet pad that I've talked about in many prior videos I've showed. I always thought it was actually from Amazon, and then when I would go to try to link it from Amazon, I'd be like, wait, maybe I didn't get it from there. And lo and behold, it actually is from Target. So I have a darker version of this. It's just like a navy one, and I saw this like on a shelf, and I was like, that is it. And so that one's kind of getting low because I use it every single week, and so I picked up another one to use once I run out. But it's awesome because you plan out your whole week, and I just love this kind of even more than just a typical planner. Once you're done with the week, you tear it off and you start fresh. Next we have this glass storage container. It's technically like a lunch or a salad bowl, but it's by the brand Ello, which is my favorite glass storage container brand. I will link them below. They're just awesome. The colors are great. This one is just like a lot bigger, and I just feel like sometimes with my leftovers, I just want something really large, and I just love the shape of this, the color, and I will definitely, I think I'll be using it every week. And then next, not that this is that exciting, these are 2 Contigo water bottles, and Lord knows I do not need any more water bottles, but these are for my kids. They're going back to school next week, and they needed to take just refillable water bottles. And pro parenting tip, not that I have that many, but assuming your kid's not like a baby, I would say try to stop buying the kid water bottles. I know they're fun with the cartoons, but they're just annoying to clean. They're smaller than they should be, so you're constantly filling them back up. They have components that are hard to clean. This is just the way to go, in my opinion. You just hit the button, flip it open. It's easy to drink. Obviously, if your kid's really young and you're worrying about spilling, then this might not work, but I just think this is the way to go. So much better. I also went a little crazy with the collagen peptides, the Vital Proteins collagen peptides. So I use this almost every day in my acai bowls. It's nothing new, so I just picked up a new thing. But I'm also trying these 2 things out. This is the collagen creamer that I could potentially put in my coffee. I don't know if I really will like it or not. It's vanilla. We shall see. But it's good. Like, collagen is just really good for your skin. It's also good for your, you know, hair, skin, and nails, your joints. It's also good for your teeth. I have terrible teeth. But then also I picked up this collagen smoothie mix, and this is for energy, and it's, you know, it's grass-fed collagen. This brand is just like my favorite, and it has tropical greens, and I love, you know, kind of finding different ways to put greens into my diet because it's so good for us. So anyways, that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It'll all be linked down below if you want to do some fun online Target shopping. But thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if you're new, maybe giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon. Bye!